Hey guys, today we have Rahul and he is having total 3 years and 9 months of experience in Java, Spring Boot and microservices domain. And those who want to give same free mock interview, please fill out the form below in the description. So now let's get started. So Rahul, can you please introduce yourself and your recent project in brief?
My name is Rahul Mishra, and I have been working as a backend Java developer for past 3 years and 10 months. And the major tech stack that I work on is Java, Spring Boot, and microservices. And the organization that I work on is a anti makes a project based on anti-money laundering, which we serve to the European banks. The application that I works on are mainly based on the screening engines and anti-money laundering. So we have a service-based provider based on LexisNexis and Dow Jones.
Mm-hmm.
So we give a transaction screening application to them.
Okay. Which engines you are talking about?
LexisNexis and Dow Jones, they are the service provider.
Okay, so they are the service provider. Okay, and can you tell me the Java versions and Spring Boot versions that you guys are using?
So mainly the Spring Boot version that I work on is 2.x,
Mm-hmm.
and the Java version that I work on is Java 8 and Java 11.
Java 8 and Java 11. What's the difference between Java 8 and Java 11?
So the main difference between is like the Java 8 was an like kind of revolutionary there, where we introduced to the
Mm-hmm.
like lambda expression, length by
Okay.
expression stream
Mm-hmm.
API.
Mm-hmm.
That was the main change. Like, and in the Java 11, like there were a couple of changes, like in the HTTP client API
Mm-hmm.
was introduced. There was multiple changes in the
Mm-hmm.
strings that were introduced, and several kind of base Java and packages that were removed from the Java 11.
Okay, so tell me what happens when you put a key in a hash map that already exists.
Okay, and a key is already exists.
Mm-hmm.
So when we put generally the in the Java
Mm-hmm.
hash map, we store the key in the form of hash code. So when we put an element, we compare the hash code. If the hash code if the hash code matches with the previous hash code, when we then we replace the value. As we know in the Java hash map, there can be a unique key and unique value. We can't have a duplicate values in the hash map.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what if hash code is same but equals is false?
Uh, what hash code then it will be like the values will be in the like Java collection multiples value will be added to the same hash code. Like we can't get an
Mm-hmm.
uniqueness over there. Like there could be a redundant values for the multiple
So
hash
those
code. Like we
so
can
those two entries would be exist or not?
they would be exist
Okay.
those two yeah they would be
Yeah, yeah. They go into the same bucket, but as a separate
yeah
nodes, right? Hmm. Okay.
correct.
Okay. So you are getting concurrent modification exception while iterating a list. What's happening and how do you fix it?
So like it is the concurrent modification exception generally occurs when we try to iterate an element kind of array list or a hash map where we try to access the element and try to modify it at the same time using an iterator or a for loop. Therefore, there is a concurrent modification exception. To overcome this, we can use a concurrent hash map over there, or we can use copy on write array list, which are
Mhm.
like a thread safe version of the same or modify version of the same, where we can do modification on the runtime where we are iterating the element.
Okay. Okay, so let's say your multi-threaded application shows inconsistent values even though all fields are private. What would be the reason?
Okay. Uh, in a multi-threaded environment, can you repeat this, please?
Let's say your multi-threaded application shows inconsistent values even though all fields are private. So what would be the reason?
What would be the reason, like in a multi-threaded environment? The
Hmm.
reason could be like there would be a kind of multiple threaded that could be accessing to the single object or a single data structure at a particular time. There
Okay.
would be some changes, like there would be some another method that would be running on a particular thread, which would be changing to the same
Mm-hmm.
data structure, like kind of array. There would be some thread that would be doing a put operation on a
Okay.
private field, or we can
Okay.
see
And what about visibility issue?
visibility, like if we are visibility, like if has done some changes on a particular thread, then
Okay.
the another should be. identify, so we can use volatile over there, or we
Mm-hmm.
can
Yeah,
do a
yeah.
synchronized kind of block over there to
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah,
avoid
there will
the
be
multiple threads
visibility
getting
issue
in.
and the fixes, as you already said, we should use synchronization or atomic classes, right?
Yeah,
Or volatile for shared variables.
volatile can be used.
Hmm.
Yeah, so
Okay.
there could be very visibility across thread.
Correct, correct. So let's say you want to ensure only one instance of a class exists even in a multi-threaded environment. So how would you do that?
We can use the singleton design pattern over there.
Okay.
Uh, while we can use the singleton design pattern over there, we
Mm-hmm.
when we create the object, we should be we should make sure that the single instance of our object is always created by
Mm-hmm.
making use of the private constructor and using the private field over there and doing the
Mm-hmm.
double instance checking over there using
Yeah,
the
yeah.
synchronize.
That's correct. Hey guys, I want to share something important with you. Actually, Rahul prepared from our interview preparation kit and cracked multiple interviews. We have also referred him to the multiple companies. So let me tell you, this interview preparation kit has four main parts. First is complete interview preparation material. It is a step-by-step material made by me, expert and MNC's interviewers. 99% of the questions asked in interviews are covered in it. Second is two real enterprise client projects. Code and video recorded sessions are there. You can add these in your resume. Third is lifetime chat support. Here you can ask your doubts anytime. Fourth is referral support. Here we help you get referred to the top MNCs. So basically this material is organized as per your experience level and covers Java, Spring Boot, Spring Security, Spring Data, JPA, Kafka, microservices, Maven, Git, coding questions, Stream API coding questions, and many more. You can buy just a complete interview preparation material or the full kit with projects, supports, and referrals. I have added the links in the description below. So now moving to our interview. And guys, before moving to our interview, I would like to know the true feedback of this interview preparation kit from Rahul. So Rahul, can you please provide?
Yeah, like it was kind of helpful to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like earlier,
Mm-hmm.
I used to be kind of hesitate or be not comfortable while giving the interview.
Mm-hmm.
But while doing preparation with this kit, I was well quite confident while giving the interview. So yeah, this
Okay.
was kind of very
Yeah.
helpful.
Yeah. Thank you, Rahul. So now moving to our interview. So Rahul, can you tell me what will happen if you call system.exist inside a try block?
Okay, inside a try block when
Mm-hmm.
we call a system.exit.
Mm-hmm.
And by using the system.exit, the application would be kind of shut down or exit at the same
Mm-hmm.
process where we are calling the system.exit for that.
Will the finally block be executed?
No.
No.
The finally would be
Okay.
executed at the same time when it is called, it would be like disrupted or stopped.
Okay. 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 So can you override a static method in Java?
No, we can't override a static method in Java because the static method belongs to the class.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What we do,
What
it
is
will be
method
called a
hiding?
static adding. Yeah, I think I have the when we override the static method with it is
Mm-hmm.
called as method hiding, I guess. This is the same concept.
Okay. If subclass defines a static method with the same signature, it hides a superclass method.
Yes,
Okay. The version executed depends on the class type, not the object.
correct.
Okay. Okay. So can a finally block modify the return value of a method?
Can a finally blocker return the modify value of the
Mm-hmm.
method?
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Yeah, we can modify. The
Okay.
finally is
So
going to execute it. So
let's say there is a try block, and in the try block you are returning one, and then there is a final block, and in the final block you are returning true. So what would be the final output?
there is an uh, value there will be passing the try block, and in the
Mm.
finally we are changing the value. We would be returning the value that would be in the finally block because we are
Okay.
modifying it over there.
So is it a good practice?
No, it is not a good practice. Like
Okay.
finally should not be handling the logic over there. The
Mm-hmm.
logic should be always be written inside the try block only.
Correct, correct. Can we declare a constructor as final, static, or abstract?
No. It we can't declare like if we are declaring it a final, it
Mm-hmm.
would be of won't use like if we are. using creating a constructor based on the parameter that we want a particular class to use. If we
Mm-hmm.
are declaring it as final, that it kind of uh, make no use of the statement. Like if we are declaring it as final, and abstract, can we use? Yeah, we in the abstract class we can create a constructor, but it will be depend on the class that is inheriting, and it can be called using the super keyword, whatever the
Mm.
method that we have written in the abstract class or the constructor that we have written. And the
Okay.
last one you were asking for,
Yes, I asked for three: final, static, and abstract.
static would be like of no use because the static object belongs to the class. If we are just creating the object, then the static is based on the class, not the object of the class it is related.
Mm.
So it won't be of no use.
Okay. So actually, yeah, constructors cannot be final, static, or abstract. You have answered for finally and static correct, but let me tell you for the abstract. Basically, abstract means to be implemented by subclass, but constructors
Correct.
are never inherited. Okay, so that's why they won't be abstract, right? Okay,
Correct. Correct. Correct.
yeah. So can you override a private method?
No, no, we can't override a private method.
Okay, so what happens if subclass defines a method with the same signature as a private method?
What happened? Then it is depend on the class, whatever the implementation that we need to be provided. It is depending
Mhm.
on the subclass for the implementation that need to provide.
Okay, so implementations, if the implementations are same.
For a constructor.
No, no, I'm saying let's say there is a class in the parent class and uh, that class is a private, okay? And
Okay.
in the child class or subclass, you define some method with the same signature.
No, no, it won't work because the if we declare a class a private, that it is accessible in the same class, like it is to be implemented in the same class only. It can't be
Hmm.
implemented into the subclass. If it is written as private, it should be implemented in the same class. It can't be extended to the child class or the another class.
Hmm. Correct. Why is this string immutable in Java?
Yeah, so like string is imputable in Java because as uh, whenever we store a value in the string,
Mm-hmm.
a value can be of something, like it could be an password
Mm-hmm.
or an important value. So that the main developers of the Java think that it should be
Mm-hmm.
always immutable, so its value cannot be changed as runtime, and it
Mm-hmm.
would be very helpful in a like a multi-threaded environment if the
Mm-hmm.
value is kind of string. So we don't need to worry about the changes that have been done across the thread. Yeah, that
Okay.
was the main reason.
Okay. Okay. So, what would break if a string were immutable?
Sorry, can you repeat?
What would be the issues if a string were mutable?
Yeah, so if strings were mutable, like there could be kind of multiple issues, like the security won't be there. Like if we
Hmm.
a particular
Okay,
a
talking
person
about
have
our
a
code base, what would be the issues?
yeah, like if we have create a particular value referencing to a string in a particular object, if it is mutable, like uh, the developers can be the values can be changed and modified.
Hmm. Hmm.
The like the consistency won't be there. Like suppose if a password or something is there, and if we
Hmm.
change the value, so it could be kind of issue like when we are passing to the sub method or something related to the security.
Okay. Okay, so what happens if a thread throws an unchecked exception?
Threads row and
Unchecked exception.
threads row and uncheck exception. So yeah, uncheck thread row and uncheck exception. Sorry, I'm not aware. Like if it
Okay.
will the application.
Your thread basically terminates, but the rest of the application continues,
Yeah,
unless it's a main
yeah,
thread.
yeah. Oh yeah, yes, yeah.
Mm.
In the
So
like a
how
thread row
how
and
can
uncheck
you handle uncaught exceptions in threads?
unquote exceptions in
Mm.
thread. Using try catch or
No, no.
by
Yes,
throwing a
there is
method
a
signature.
threads dot set uncaught exception handler. There is a method.
Yeah, thread encore.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. So can we store null keys or values in a hash map?
Yeah, we can store a single null key in a hash map,
Hmm.
but we can't store
Okay. So
a
what
null key in
happens if
a
you use a null
concurrent.
key in a concurrent hash map?
Like it could be kind of create an issue, like in a concurrent hash map, the
Hmm.
like to identify the element if it can be
Hmm.
cause an error, like if we are storing a null key.
Okay. Got it. Okay, so let's say your Spring Boot application takes too long to start. So how would you diagnose and optimize startup time?
Or take too long to start the Spring Boot
Mm-hmm.
application. Yeah, like I would try to check with the main method, like what was the post construct or pre bean that have
Mm-hmm.
been used in
Mm-hmm.
the application, whatever we have in the declare, what are
Mm-hmm.
the timing it is taking to them, and I will try to modify them or whatever
Mm-hmm.
the beans I'm trying to instantiate while uh, starting the Spring Boot application. Post construct and other
Mm-hmm.
things, I will try to check that.
Also identify slow bean initialization because it makes our Spring Boot startup time very slower, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say you changed a property in application.properties, but it's not reflecting at runtime. Why?
We have changed the profiles. Oh, sorry.
You changed a property in application properties or YAML, but it's not
Okay.
reflecting at runtime.
It is not reflecting at
Hmm.
the runtime. Or when we are do have did we have stopped the application, or like in the runtime we are not able to access the values
The
of the
runtime while
configuration?
means while starting up the application.
Or is it related to something related to profiles? Like we haven't
Yes, yes, yes.
give
Let's
a
say in there is a application.properties file and there is a value you have put some value, for example, uh, db.name is equal to you have mentioned something and you are using db.name in somewhere in the code. But while you are running the code that you are not able to fetch the db.name from the properties file while running the application,
so
right?
there I would be trying to check like if the values at the config properties or the prefix that I have mentioned in our class is correct or not, or
Mm-hmm.
the at the rate value annotation that I have used
Mm-hmm.
is mapping to the stream values that I have written in the application.properties or application.yml file
Mm-hmm.
that I would try to cross check with it.
Yeah, yeah. And adding like you have to add you have to check whether the property might be overridden by another profile, right?
Oh,
You
yes,
have to
yes, yes.
check whether the active profile is using spring.profiles.active,
Same. It is
right?
the
And
same with the same properties or the properties file that I have used in the
mm-hmm.
active profiles over there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So let's say you deployed a new version of your microservice, but it keeps failing due to missing environment variables. What will you do?
Missing environments of variable.
Mm-hmm.
I would try to check with the vulnerabilities that I have inside the project or the microservices
Mm-hmm.
that I have used is
Okay.
matching with the current application or not. I will try to check with the pom.xml, the
Mm-hmm.
dependency tree or the hierarchy that is same
Mm-hmm.
or not. And I will
Okay.
again try to check with the environmental properties that I am referring to the credential and other values are
Mm-hmm.
in the sync with the application or the environment or not. So yeah, like this would be like my couple of steps to
Mm.
check if it is why it is
Yeah,
failing.
yeah. Okay. And we should validate environment variables via value annotation, add fallback defaults in
Yeah.
properties, Spring Cloud config. There are also multiple ways as well. Okay. So let's say your REST endpoint is returning stale cached data.
Okay.
How will you debug it?
It is still cache data. So I would try to check like whatever the caching
Mm-hmm.
mechanism that I have used, like the Spring Cache or something. I
Mm-hmm.
would like need to check like what is the TTL period or the
Mm-hmm.
eviction period like. if the value, like if we not having the properties from the cache for the particular
Mm-hmm.
time, then it can be give issues like returning the duplicate value or something. So yeah, I
Okay.
would try to check that.
Okay, so you have circular dependencies between two beans, A and B.
Okay.
Okay. How to fix it? Because while running application, I mean, you will see some issues.
So yeah, we can change like it to the constructor based to the setter base. Like the
Mm-hmm.
advantage of it is like we
Mm-hmm.
when we are using the beam, then only it will be
Mm-hmm.
instantiated. It will not be
Mm-hmm.
instantiated at the runtime. Or we can use at the rate lazy annotation over there.
Okay. Okay, so what is 503 status code?
503. 503, I think it would be like forbidden.
Okay.
503 is
So what are the issues related to the 503?
503, I think the related to the like the application or the server is not in the valid state, like the
Mm-hmm.
503, like the
Like if you see 503 in your application, so what would you do? What
I
would your initial steps?
it would be, I would check like if the mainly the 500 issues are related to the server only, starting
Mm-hmm.
from the 50. So I
Mm-hmm.
would check like if the server, whatever the server will be like
Mm-hmm.
a Tomcat or an AWS server, whatever it is
Mm-hmm.
running or not. That would be like my first check if it is
Mm-hmm.
working or not.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this would be my initial step.
Okay. And do you know about 415?
415, I'm not
Uh,
aware of this 415.
okay. Yeah, it is for unsupported media type.
Okay, 415.
If someone is
Okay.
trying to upload a different media type and if there is unsupported, it will
Yeah,
throw.
if it is JSON,
Mm-hmm.
JSON some kind of file or something.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So moving ahead. Let's say you have two microservices communicating via REST and one slows down others.
Okay.
How would you handle it?
So yeah, I could be implementing a circuit
Mm,
breaker pattern over there where I can try with the retry mechanism or the fallback mechanism over there. Like
mm,
if there are some issues relating to some particular endpoint where we are trying to fetch to the data. So yeah, we can
mm.
use a retry method for there and fallback also.
Okay. Okay, so let's say you have a one master branch, right? And you have created your feature branch from that. Okay.
Okay.
And then you made 30 commits in your feature branch, right?
Okay.
Now you want to merge your feature branch to the master branch, but the catch is you have to merge only two, three commits, not the all 30s, right? So how would you do that?
Like there is a feature branch. I have done 30 changes over there, and
Mm-hmm. Not
in
the 30
the like
changes, there are 30 commits. In one
30
commit, there
commit.
might have multiple changes, right?
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so is can be a gate rebase can be an option over there.
No, no.
Like uh, there could be like we can use git merge over there. Like
No, no. We don't have to merge because if we merge, we will be able to merge all our commits, 30 commits, but we want to merge only two, three commits. And two, three cannot be like from the starting two, threes or the ending two, threes commit. These can be anyone like first, ninth, then 21st. Are you getting?
yeah, yeah. Can we can we do a checkout on that particular branch? Uh, I'm not getting aware of that. Okay.
We cannot check out because we if we check out, so we will be having a different branch. Have you heard about cherry pick?
Yeah, I heard about it, cherry pick.
Yeah, yeah. So yes, there
Yeah.
is a command cherry pick. So what cherry pick do is it picks each any one of the commits and then merge. Git
Yes,
cherry
yes,
pick,
yes,
then commit ID, something like that.
yes, yes, yeah, yeah. Now I remember picture.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is very helpful sometimes. Okay. Hmm. Moving ahead. Do you know about squash commits?
A stash.
Squash.
No, no, I'm not aware of this question.
You are not aware. Yes, squash commits basically. Uh, let's say you have committed five, right? Now you have five commits,
Okay.
six commits, but if you want to merge, you don't want to show all the five commits. So there is a squash commit set. Combine all the commits in a one.
Okay, in a single commit.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. So moving ahead. So yes, now can you please share your screen and open any Java editor? I will share a coding question, one or two, maybe.
Sure, sure,
Yes,
sure.
please. So first question is, you are given a list of list, right?
Okay,
And you have to flatten a list of lists and remove duplicates. Let's say first list contains numbers and second list also, third list also. First list
okay.
contains one, two, three, then second list three, four, five, then third list is five,
Um,
six, and you have a list of list. There is a one list that contains these three lists, and first
so
you have
yeah,
to
we
flatten the list and remove the duplicates.
okay. So we can use Java it over there. Let me create the string first. First
Yes,
would
yes,
be a
yes,
list
Java
of
it.
flat map. We can use flat map over there, and we
Mm-hmm.
can array dot stream, and then we can use date string over there to remove the duplicate elements.
Okay, please go ahead. Yeah, yeah, please
Okay.
run your code.
Yeah, here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, cool. So the second question is, you are given a list of strings. You
Okay.
have to group them by the first character.
Okay.
Hmm.
List of string. So we can use grouping by over there. String or colleagues.
So what's your sample? So yeah, so it should group A, B, C, and A, C, D because their first character
Yeah,
are same, right? And then P, Q, R will be in a different
yeah.
set, in a different. Okay.
Collector dot grouping by. I have 5 with first element. String dot collector dot grouping by string and then string first string zero element. Okay, that means string with element. Not substring. And I can use one over there. So I think it would be grouping by this first only. dot. Yeah, and it could be, I think it would be in the form of sysout. Yeah, I think it has is done on base of the
Mm-hmm.
okay, zero was first element. I would try with PQR, BC, ABC. I would try with zero.
Mm-hmm.
PQR. Ah, okay. I think it is done on the basis of,
C R D.
but it should be done on the first element. Huh?
Yes, yes, on the basis of first character.
So yes, Faizan, it is done.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, Rahul. So it's fine. So yeah, Rahul, it's done from my end, and it was a nice interview.